Hi, and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachael Phillips, the creator of the BU Oracle cards and the Intuition Alignment online program. So this week is the energy forecast for March the 5th through to March the 11th. And the overall theme for this week is to stay in your flow. Allow your energy to move through unrestricted by limitations. So the very first card for this week is playfulness. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday through to Friday is limitations, and Saturday and Sunday is about ocean cooling. So let's start with the first one. Playfulness, after we've been through a period of the full moon, it can bring up, a lot of emotions to the surface. And now it's time to reset your energy and to bring through that real zest and playfulness and joy and happiness back into your world. The full moon for some people, now it varies for each person. Some people have a heightened level of sensitivity when they go into a full moon cycle, and other people can move through that time frame a little bit more easily. So this playfulness is about remembering to bring some joy as we have reached the height of the full moon of intense emotions. It can be really quite a trying time for some people, the full moon. So now it's time to reset that energy level and allow that playfulness, that joy, that happiness, and that vitality back into your life again. Playfulness is about not taking life so seriously, remembering everything is a life experience, and we are here to enjoy this life, and we get to make that decision our own self. So joy and happiness can be brought into every area of your life. Even watching YouTube videos that are funny to just sort of break that in-depth energy that has been circulating through the full moon, to break that cycle, to bring some more joy. Even when you're at work, there is always a way in which you can bring fun and adventure back into your world. It's just a switch that you get to be able to change in your mindset, where you choose that happiness and fun and playfulness is as equal value as being serious and going within. This is a time to just shift that energy that's within you, to recalibrate your energy, because come the Wednesday through till Friday, where limitations comes up, for me, I get the sensation that a trigger will invoke feelings where you start to feel, start buying back into those limitations that would have been brought up through the full moon, as another opportunity for you to be able to go through and continue to ask the question of, do you actually really believe in those beliefs that you've got? Are they holding you back? Are they preventing you from moving forward? Because remember, you are the person that gets to decide your own destiny. So it'll be only you that holds your own self back. And this is the time where we can start to break through. Allow that energy, that playfulness energy, to continue through. It doesn't mean that we deny those emotions or those thoughts that may have popped up, again, being triggered from the full moon. So a particular thought may reappear itself. That may be a fear or a doubt or a limitation, will get triggered. And it's not about denying that it's coming to the surface. It's just a matter of not buying back into it, remembering that you can break through any limitation. You can overcome any doubt. You can sign yourself up for a course. You can enroll yourself back in school. You can go for that job that you want. Anything that you set your mind to, you can do whilst still having those fear-based thoughts. And that's okay. We don't have to be held back by our fears. We just have to recognize that they're there and let that filtration of beautiful energy to flow through us unrestricted, so that we can always stay in alignment with ourselves. And this is where the weekend, where ocean calling is about having Mother Earth provides us with all of these amazing resources for us to be able to access at any given time, whether it's the ocean or going into nature, as a way to recalibrate our energy and restore balance back into our world. So when we have these really intense periods where we go through and we do a lot of internal going within and analyzing and trying to find solutions and trying to let go and surrendering, and yes, whilst all of these intense thoughts are popping into your mind, we want to be able to have a place that we can go and just be, not just always going within, but bringing ourselves back into a present state where we can just be in our beingness because the ocean has this beautiful, amazing energy that we can go there with all of this confusion, all of these doubts, just so much imbalance going on, and walk away feeling as if everything has been resolved, but you haven't actually had to do anything, because our body is made up of 80% of water. So when we go to the water, we actually recalibrate and we allow a new flow to come through. As the waves come in, it matches with our heartbeat and our rhythm and allows us to re-equalize our heart rate so that we can stay calm, so we can actually think through some of the thoughts that are coming up, think through some of the fears and the doubts that could be presenting itself. Just give our body a chance to catch up with all the internal thinking that you've been doing, can put your body into overdrive. So by going to the ocean, it allows it to become more centered, more calm, and more focused. And once you have clarity, then you know the direction that you want to go in. It's pretty hard to make, informed decisions when we are overly charged with emotional states. So when you get the opportunity, get to the ocean on the weekend as a way to just cleanse and purify, but bring harmony back to your whole beingness, your mind, body, soul, and spirit. So therefore, you can take a breath, you can catch up with yourself, but you can also utilize these amazing gifts that Mother Earth provides us with to be able to go and be recharged, so that we feel revitalized to keep going through our day-to-day life. For me, the ocean is this beautiful place where we go, where nothing goes on, but everything is going on, and we walk away and we feel so much inner peace. And when we have that inner peace, we can actually connect back in more into our intuition, because through all of the intense thinking that's been going on with the full moon, and also with Wednesday and Friday with our limitations, we spend so much time in our own head, and we don't always bring those thoughts back down into our heart to ask us how we feel about them. We could be spending a whole great deal of time and energy wasting it on thoughts that are really not that relevant or productive for your own beingness. And with going to the ocean, it allows us to allow that mind to become quiet. And it's in the quietness that you hear the answers that you are seeking. Because remember, you always have the answers that you are seeking. They are within us. But if our mind is too busy, all we're going to hear is noise, and not that quiet, beautiful voice of our intuition presenting itself, that's offering you suggestions, offering you solutions. But if there's too much noise, you're not going to always hear it, or you will bypass it and not give it the validity that it requires, because you're so focused on a particular deep, intense thought. So this is the time where we can learn to allow the flow of energy to flow through us, so that we can always stay in alignment with our own truth, and understanding that, yes, there's obviously triggers, but we don't need to buy into those deep, emotional, intense phases, because they're so draining. And we want to be able to keep our energy in a really high vibration, so that we are always attracting and magnetizing what it is that we want in our world. So please let this week be about staying in your natural flow, enjoying life, and using the amazing gifts of Mother Earth to help ground us, so that we can help make decisions that are in alignment with the direction that you want to go in. So I wish you all an incredibly amazing week. Much love to you all, and I will see you again next week. Take care.